First of all, let's start with the night I got disqualified. Some of you had some very interesting things to say. Like the moments that happened. From the, oh, they better give the car to this person. Or they better... There were some very nasty, snide remarks. And that was very weird to me because, believe it or not, I was insanely kind to you people. Isabella, the day you almost died in that house, I treated your leg.
Okay, let me say something.
No, let's finish, let's finish. No,
you were kind to me and said ill things about me.
No,
I beg.
No, wait. What's the ill thing I said about you?
Leave me because...
Say it.
I beg.
Say the ill thing.
I don't even know you, please. I beg.
Fine. No, you don't have any ill thing to say.
Kola,
you that when you were having the
No
whole...
comment.
what was the thing that happened to you again?
When I said about it, I said it.
You weren't feeling fine. You're having the hemorrhoid thing. I made you a box thing. I cared for you. I never had a problem with you in the house.
I never had a problem with you too.
But you went on your media rounds and you were saying some interesting
What did I say about you in your media rounds?
And then literally almost everyone had some very interesting things to say. And it was weird to me because I was like, wait, I get that you may not like me. Even when I didn't like some people, I never went out of my way. Check out the interviews I've ever done. I avoid mentioning any. Some people did me very weird things in the house. Like in my head, it was like, once the game ends, the game is over, and your emotions end there, and we move on. And I'm not fighting anybody here. I'm very proud of all of you, incredibly proud of all of you. You guys are doing great things. But I just wanted to air that out, that it was weird, that it was almost like you guys were waiting for something to happen to Faith, and then when it happened, everybody had something very nasty to say.
Can I?
No, wait, let's talk about HOH.
No, hold on.
I was HOH in the worst week, where you guys didn't have food.
Nobody is against whatever. You
Everything
remember
I did
I
was
was
for your
working
good.
with you when you were HOH, remember?
Yes.
I was in the kitchen with you.
Okay.
When even, I remember which one of the things I regret.
Tell me.
When we were in the kitchen, and then me and Kebabo were in the kitchen, you came to us and you told us we should not give Imisi any food.
Why did I say that?
Because, I don't know, you were having your issue.
So if you don't know why something was said,
chill,
why
chill.
don't make
I'm
a
trying
point
to
you don't have
remind you
clear-
something. I'm
Yes.
trying to remind you.
There was a reason for
When
that.
you're the first HOH, in fact, the only HOH, not be first, you frustrate people, Faith, even when most of us still try to help you. So you don't expect to come outside and then people should be clapping and
now
loving
you
you. Don't do
mentioned
that now.
don't give Imisi food. Okay, but why did I say that? Was it not because of the report you reported me that she was taking too much food? Like, I feel like there's always logic behind everything.
No,
Like,
but you cannot say don't give her food now.
Wrap it up.
my point is, I found that weird, and I didn't really appreciate it.
Okay.
But it's fine. And, you guys go do your thing.
Okay, cool, Ebuka. I tried to be there for Kaikumi as my person in the house. And because he didn't reciprocate, it gave other people the opportunity to build their own narrative about me. So I just want to clarify certain things that have been out there about me. The night Bright Morgan and I were evicted into that special, that room you guys used to go to when you picked the red telephone, Bright told me that Imisi had told Mide at the party that Mide should be careful of me because I'm doing as if I want to be her friend, but I'm coming after Bright Morgan. Mide, did Imisi tell you anything like that? Yeah. Okay, cool. Secondly, there was this same narrative from Imisi that she caught me confessing love to Kebobo in the garden. This was in week 1 or week 2, and it was part of the things that made Rude Boy angry and also built up the bitterness narrative in the end. Kebobo, please, was there any point in time in the first 2 weeks of the house that we had a personal conversation or that I, professed love to you or even said that I liked you as a person?
No.
Thank you.
I said this with my...
So you're owning it?
Yes.
Both of them?
Yes, 2. I saw it with my 2 korokoro eyes, no lies.
And what I have to say again is, especially with this whole Kebobo narrative, because, she has more numbers, so it's easy for her to repeat certain things and then your community just sticks to that narrative. Yeah. And I feel like that was an unfair narrative, especially because it wasn't true. Like, if you liked him, you should have just gone for him. Like, you didn't need to bring me in the picture because at the end of the day, post-show, you're sending streaks of him on the bed to other people. Like, you didn't need to bring me into all of that, please.
Do you have more things to say? Shoot on. So interesting. Is that all you have to say, Thelma? I'm sorry.
What's happening?
I said what I said, and it's on period.
So what is that was up? Yeah. Oh, no, so he was him, sorry, before you.
Sending streaks.
Imisi's fight in the house. Some people have this narrative about me that, Keba was a bad friend to Imisi. When Imisi first came into the house, I was literally the first person to stood by Imisi. But there were certain things that she was doing. However, that was our own game plan. Later on, I figured out that, okay, she's here to play certain game. And for me, I didn't understand. So I took a step back and like gave her some space. And the whole accountability thing that Faith was mentioning about the whole pot thing that he was mentioning earlier. So I was in the kitchen. I saw everything that happened that very night. It was not my fight. It was Faith and the Mrs. fight. But for me, I felt like Faith was right. And also for me, it was just like, okay, Missy has a say as well. But I took that fight upon my own. The fight will not concern me. So I took that fight on my head, which me and her went banter to banter outside for a while, and which made some people feel like, okay, well, why should you have fight in Missy? For me, if you're wrong, you are wrong. And for me, I feel like she didn't take the accountability that very day, so I accept that she was wrong. And it's something that we've discussed post-show as well. So I want to clear that narrative out there about people that have that in their head that are like, oh, Capable is just a bad friend. I was never a bad friend to her. Friends do fight as well. You can't be all sweet and roses all the time. So me and her had that banter, and it's what it is. So please, thank you.
Peace out, my G. I love you.
My G. Okay. Yes. Tracy.
Yes, I just want to like get something straight in narrative, like between me and Soso. So from Soso's side, the issue between me and her was that when we had whatever we had, I was going around talking to everybody about her. So I just want to clarify that the only person I spoke to when it happened was IBIFUBARA, because she was involved in it, and the other person I spoke to was Zita when we became close to explain the situation. So I just want to ask now, please, is there anybody in this house that came to talk to about Soso? Yeah, so it's out there that I didn't go around talking to people about Soso. I just wanted to clarify that, that's all.
There's a narrative out there that IBIFUBARA carried Tracy's gist around the house, which spawned from somebody else saying that IBIFUBARA carried gist, which I do not. Now, and it's important because of my line of business. People carry that thing and start saying, oh, you're carrying gist. Because I remember, because that day, Soso came to me that day too, and I was talking to Otega on that yellow chair and said, IBOCO, Tracy has gone to tell Ruboy and Culture about the thing that happened. This is just irrelevant, but just because of my work, I'm very particular about it. And those were the other two, she said. So IB did not carry, hello, Nigeria, if it's ever aired, right? IB did not carry Tracy's G studio house. It was, she also told, as far what I heard was that you also told two other people, and that's how it went. I'm not a gist carrier in that house, I beg. Thank you.
If I came to me about Soso, didn't I show you? I'll be like, please, I don't talk about it. Don't bring that into me. Exactly. No boy. The only time we spoke about it was when you came to the room to ask me how far going on with you and Soso. And I didn't want to tell you. That's when she now barged in and started shouting. So was I talking to you about Soso? No. Culture, did I talk to you about Soso? No. I'm trying to clear that. The only person I spoke to was IB and Zita later on. Okay.
I came out, Tracy made me look like to Big Brother. No, you went to Big Brother and you said you were scared for your life. After whatever happened between us.
I was scared for my life.
Sweetheart, you came to me in the room. What did you say to me? This was when she won hate. I'm sorry, I did not interrupt you.
Talk.
We're not fighting. You're my person now, Wafu, but I want to clear it.
Yeah.
Because it looked like I was some next level bully. I'm standing because I'm short so that they can see me. But the point I'm trying to make is Tracy we did not get to talk about whatever the issue was. Meanwhile, as somebody as I consider as friend, you go meet Big Brother, go table my matter, and you still not tell me. After 1 week, when you win HOH, you can't come meet me for bedroom. When you see how they give you attitude, come they tell me, say, see, or say if I go outside, say I go see video, say, see what you talk. So you want just tell me that this is what you told Big Brother, you were scared for your life because you felt like I was a kind person, but I didn't show the kindness. What kind of friend does that? And for me, that created a bad narrative because outside people were now making me look like I'm just the horrible person. But that's not it.
That's not the conversation went, but it's okay. Like, there's no time, but that's not the conversation went. I never said I was scared for my life.
Pastor me. In his court, the time.
You're not raising your hand now.
Yeah. I'm just here to the narrative regarding this belief about me sexually maybe gravitating. Yeah, thank you, Kola. Towards him, there have never been a time in my life in that biggest house where I have physically attracted to disbelief, or emotionally, or romantically. I only said is intellectual, and I realized at some point that is intelligence now is now like for him to like change the narrative of you having a friendship, and maybe the way I was coming at him was offensive, and he now had to like maybe change because of the old drama that goes with Big Brother, and you want to change the narrative to be sexual something, because you know Nigeria, that's a very big case to like for you to now turn it the other way around doesn't really sit well with me. I am a brand as a person like this, and I don't want such narrative, like even a pinch of it around me. And now you coming here to now come and whitewash all your sin. With that, I have heard it. I have like this is you that it has been scripted. This is your point of that is why I am not. I beg, don't use me to whitewash your sin. Hello, when I speaking.
You're not.
Yeah, I am speaking.
You're not going to apologize for anything.
So you're not going to use me to whitewash your sin, your physical assault and everything.
You're
I am not your problem.
Apologize for anything. Just say yes or no.
Face your problem yourself. I am not apologizing.
Great. That's all.
I am not.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's
all. That's it. I'm like,
Okay, because you've not spoken, very quickly.
Right, Abenuves. That day for that tax, that were you cool with me at that day? Like, were we still guys? In my own hand, I'm still your guy. Were you still my guy in your own hand?
I just saw you as...
No, it's a yes or no.
No, I'm trying to explain. I can't just say yes.
Okay.
I saw you as a snake, and I'm like,
okay.
Nah, I'll just leave you to do it. I don't need to confront you. Because I knew it was a strategy, so I was like, oh, it's cool, play your game.
So, after what happened, after what Mide did, I was expecting you to, you feel me? She's your girl at that time, you feel me? I felt like, why seeing her going and saying all those things, you should have her. Even though I'm not be your guy, for something I say.
No, you have an issue with her, you should settle it. I won't put my mouth in.
Yeah, sharp.
Come on.
What do you want to say?
I'm just gonna say, Bright, did we have any issue in the house? And there was Mide in the picture, and then you came. So, and then you guys started doing your thing. But I just felt like there was that tension between us. I would like just want to confirm, because we had an outburst. You wanted to attack me at so why did that happen?
When I got into the house, we were three that were cool, like we're just getting along, me, Victor, and Kaikumi. So I just noticed at some point, Kaikumi was, throwing one or two jabs towards me. Not directly, because if it was directly, I would man up and ask him. He was telling Victory some things after finding out that I was interested in Mide. And what I told Mide is, listen, I can see this guy likes you. If you like him, fine, no problem. But he now started making it seem like we have a beef. And I'm like, if you have a beef with me because of a girl, I'm like, that's stupid, man. Just walk up to me and talk to me. Let's move it. So when the whole thing started, I just reacted the way I reacted, because I felt like he has been keeping this thing in his mind. So
nobody
that was it. Well, we're good now.
It's the whole narrative about me being a classist and looking down on other people. Mind you, one of the reasons I had issues with Rude Boy in the first week was because they were spearheading the whole conversation about her being a fake housemate. And it was just like a turn off for me. And I tried to get close to her to understand why this many people would think that you're a fake housemate. If I don't like you, there's no way somebody's going to convince me to want to do your makeup. There are even times I will come to you to want to borrow things from you. So I think you knew the kind of person you wanted to create issues with in the house. From your whole diary session of going to go and tell Biggie that, oh, Thelma wears nice clothes, you don't. I think that was part of your strategy, and that was unfair on my part. Like, good, you played your game, but it was unfair for me.
Let me see, okay.
Thank you.
It's been a great run, I guess. Probably I know a lot of you have had issues through the season and got to points, I guess, between then and now where you've made up. Some of the biggest clashes, for example, were you and Capable, but you guys are cool now, I believe. So some makeups have happened. But it also feels like this is probably my 9th or 10th reunion I'm hosting, is the least amount of apologies I've heard from any season. Not to say that means anything, because maybe some other people are cool anyway, so maybe we didn't need that many apologies, but it also feels like we went through conversations and things deeped as against reaching an understanding. While I understand that most of you come here you want to win. Let's be honest to ourselves. Your fans are watching. You don't want them to see that, my girl, she finished them. A lot of that is playing in your heads, and we know that. At the same time, not all friendships are worth it. But also, not all beefs are that deep, right? So I've always said this here. I've said this for the last decade. I'm not pushing for anybody to be friends, but I think a lot of you can be cordial. But it almost feels like being cordial is seen as weakness. Being the person who says, "Are we okay?" It becomes a talking point. My fans must know that it's you that came to me. Some of these things in the real world are so funny and so immaterial. And I hear it every year, and it just makes me wonder, for people who lived together for so long, how does it come down to a point that even a high means I won? Not everything has to be a competition about who's winning and who's not. If you felt some way about somebody, and I'm not even talking relationship-wise now, for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks in a house, how do you dislike that person so much now? What could they have said? And I said this when the show was on. Everybody here talked about everybody else. There's nobody who was exclusively innocent in some way. Maybe degrees might vary, but there were conversations had by everybody. So when you come out and say, "I saw a clip," you said yours. And what was the intention behind that? We're in a house, we're gisting. Sometimes gist can be interpreted as something else. Fans also make you guys believe what they want you to believe. Some of you come out because, like Thema has even said here a lot, some of you come out to fan bases. And the fact that you feel like you have a backing makes things suddenly shift in how you saw somebody, or how you felt about somebody, or how you saw a situation. So I guess in a nutshell, what I'm saying is this. This is done. Life is going to go on. And I'm not even saying this about you guys here. I'm talking about life going on. Some of the most successful people or situations or things or businesses or marriages or friendships or things in life come from collaboration. You cannot run away from it. There's nobody who's done anything on their own and succeeded. You have to learn to deal with situations without it always being about one-upping the other person or feeling like the other person is trying to take advantage. Learn to realize that, yeah, it won't always be smooth sailing. Not everything is going to go your way, but ultimately you're going to need people. And it's your decision how you make that work, not what people tell you to feel or believe. I talk a lot about the fans on this show, and I get misinterpreted. They've made this show what it is, but they also are a big part of how your dynamics work. Be careful what you listen to. Be careful what matters to you and what's important to you and what's not. Sometimes some of these conversations could have been had 2, 3, 4 months ago, and it would have been not that deep. So think about it just going forward in life. Thank you very much for giving us a great season. I've said it before, I'll say it again. One of my favorite seasons of all time. Definitely in my, let me not blow your head too much, my top 3. And I'm being very honest. It's not many seasons we've had where people who left early on have a storyline. Virtually everybody here had something going on in that house. And I think it says a lot about the kind of people you were. So thank you very much for giving us a great show. We wish you all the very best. We know the country is hard, but you are harder than it. Thank you very much. And to all of you, thanks for being a part of this journey. I hear there's a new season coming. We'll see you then. Have a good night.